10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, guys?
Maybe I should do a shot.
Well, wait.
I'll do shots.
You know,
I'll do one with you.
I was looking. I'll do one with you if you do one.
I don't have any alcohol.
Are we all gonna do one?
Abby, let me text Abby to bring the bottle of tequila.
Okay. Are we all gonna do one?
I'm on it.
Well, wait a minute.
Yeah. Husband, I need a shot of tequila, please. You can have one too.
I'm not going to do tequila, but I'll do beer.
We'll go Crown XL. I mean XO.
Ooh.
Christmas gift from the in-laws.
Aw, who's echoing?
It's Nick's headset.
I don't think you can say shit show in the live description. I don't know that YouTube will push it out.
Oh, they'll push out shit.
Yeah, but they won't push out the Hunter Biden video. I've now taken it down and reposted it 3 times.
Dude, it's the liberals behind YouTube.
Right?
Thank you so much.
Got it.
All right, guys, welcome to the stream. We've all had a long day, and by all of us, I'm speaking only for myself. I have no idea if anybody else did, because I was too busy. Didn't even get to say hi to everybody yet.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Is anyone in the chat?
No, they all left. It took too long.
Oh, Scott
My
Maffei
fault.
is in the
So
chat.
sorry.
Yeah, it was all Sarah's fault.
Yes. Well, we'll wait a couple minutes. Are we doing reacts tonight?
I don't know. Do you want to? Or do you want to go to bed?
I took a nap today.
I don't know.
I want to consider doing
Sean's here.
reacts on TikTok.
Sean's here.
Hi, Sean.
Hey, Sean.
I got my tequila too.
Hello.
That's a huge
enough?
shot.
That
Nice.
is.
I was like, is this enough?
Yeah, that's like
No,
a.
that's a normal shot for me.
Right. I was like, it looks a little small.
All right, what are we?
That's what my wife said.
What are we toasting to? Sean, tell us what we're toasting to.
7 million views.
Are we at 7 yet?
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
Sean, my arm's getting tired, bro. My mouth's getting real dry. Sun's getting real low, big
Sun's
guy.
getting real low, big guy. I just watched Deadpool last night.
Oh, John's sorry, I was in the Discord chat.
I was on a Ryan Reynolds binge. I did Deadpool 1, Deadpool 2, Free Guy, and then I switched it up to the 5th Indiana Jones movie.
Oh, cheers to our virtual. I can't read that.
Viral.
Oh,
Viral.
cheers to our viral vid. Cheers. Cheers to our
to being
competent
viral.
president.
Fantastic.
It's pretty
Sarah
good
makes
stuff.
face, and I'm like,
Oh, that was awful. I don't know if it's the tequila or the lemon.
Probably
You're doing it with a
lemon.
lemon, not a lime?
why are you doing a lemon?
She always does it with lemon.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe you should
Yeah.
switch.
It becomes
Lola
a
taught me that.
really big hassle, Chris, when we're at the parks and we go to the little stand-up bars because none of them have lemons.
No.
Except for the one bar outside of Indiana Jones.
That's the truth. But it's also more difficult when I sneak in my own tequila. And then I have to just walk up to a random stand and ask for lemons. And then it's really, really
Oh, man.
That happened too. Yeah, we were outside the land. She had tequila, and she's like, "Can we go ride the land real quick?" I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "I need lemons." I'm like, "In the land?" Okay.
Sean and I do orange
Ryan
and cinnamon
witnessed it
now.
too.
What do you do
Orange with cinnamon.
with tequila shots?
Yeah.
Really?
We learned it on Virgin Voyages, and it's like our go-to now.
That sounds amazing, actually.
It's healthy.
One of the girls got a tres leches cake today, and it had a cherry on top, but they had sprinkled cinnamon on it, and it was delicious together. So now I think I could just, but they're maraschino cherries, so it's not like it's healthy or anything. But
That's a fruit. It's a fruit.
By the way, YouTube, if you are watching us and you're not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe and then like this post. That really helps us out. Share it with all your friends. And yeah, Chris, you okay?
I hope so. I really hope so.
With your rapid weight gain, you can't do that because it makes me worried. See, I had a slow build to this size.
I went to my psychiatrist the other day. Like, any weight gain? I was like, look at me. You serious? She's like, I was just being polite. Yeah, I figured.
well, we went to the doctor with the 11-year-old today, and she got on the scale, and I said, "I'm sorry, what does that say? You weigh 11 pounds more than me? Fantastic! I love that for me. So I have to start working out or eating more or something."
That's because you're about a foot shorter than her. Wait.
The 11-year-old, she's shorter than me.
Wait, the 11-year-old weighs more than you or less than you?
More than me.
Hey, Ryan.
Because you're about a foot shorter than her.
No, she's like up to here. I mean,
Ryan, how long do you
she's
have?
tall, but she's up to here.
All right. You guys, what the hell's wrong? How long do you have? Sorry, I just saw that.
Why is my video feed like so lagged on YouTube?
They all are. We're
We
just
all are.
behind on YouTube.
It's like 10 minutes later.
Yeah, we're just behind on YouTube. All right, 3, 2, 1. That's right. You're listening to the No New Friends podcast, voted #1 by our friends and family, and #3 by the Orlando Weekly Readers Poll. We are the podcast for adults who love to laugh at adulting. Now, if you'd like to connect with us on all of our social media, all of our links are right there on our website, nonewfriendspodcast.com. While you're there, check out our really sweet merchandise and join our clubhouse. Become a friend with benefits. For as low as $2 a month, you can watch us record all of these things live, have exclusive access to never before seen or heard interviews, and a bunch of other perks. Right now, we are streaming live on the YouTube, so give us a subscribe on the YouTube. You can watch us record every Wednesday night, right around 8 o'clock or 8:30, depending on if we're having technical problems or whatnot. My name is Scott. I'm the host. With me, as always, my amazing cast of characters: the Jewish American princess Sarah,
Hello.
the scumbag reselling hoarder himself, Chris.
Mary, wait a second. You gave me the wrong script. We killed her off in season 3.
Oh my god.
Our emotional support gay, Nick.
It's me. I'm a gay.
And our producer, Alex. Chris, you're killing me with this, but I digress. Sarah, your hair is looking on fleek today. Do the kids still say on fleek? And is that in the right context?
I assume it would be in the right context, but I haven't heard that in years. Sorry, Scott.
Oh, but you got a haircut today. It's not
I did,
3
I
feet
did.
long. It's 2 feet and 11 inches long.
Correct. 1.5 feet that she cut off of that piece.
Oh, no.
So she
donated
thought
to
I was
cancer?
Well, she could have, but it was
like
on the
Chris's
floor
height.
of the salon at that point.
Use it as a jump rope.
I could use it
See-
as hair.
Hair.
I know, right? She thought I was gonna cry when she cut the hair. She actually forced me to tell her every section I wanted to cut at because she said I was gonna cry.
You had to put little quadrants and stuff, like a battleship.
She did.
Scissors to A4.
She did. She kept pulling it down. She's like, "Tell me when. Tell me when." You know what? No, you grab it and you tell me where you want it. That could be taken in multiple ways, actually.
Yeah. It's slightly turn on.
And did you tell her where you wanted it?
I sure did. She got it just right.
Wow. So now we have a new crush. We've got the Savannah girl, your sister-in-law, and your barberista. What do you call a female barber? Hairstylist? I don't know.
Yeah, a hairstylist. But no, after everything was said and done, I think she was praying to Jesus for me. So it was an experience. It really was.
What happened?
So so I sit down in the chair and I have the idea of what I want. I have researched it. I've been on Pinterest. I've been on the TikTok. I'm looking at stuff, okay? And I happened to send a TikTok to my sister-in-law of what I wanted. Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
Because I need to make sure that my wife likes my haircut. My husband is second tier, but she needs to approve. So I sent it to her, and she said, "This
he
is
just
the
needs
one.
to have
This
enough
is
to
perfect."
pull.
There's enough. We left enough. Trust me. So I'm sitting in the chair, and I'm trying to pull up the video that gives her the idea of what I want, and I start to panic because there's no internet in the salon, and so the TikTok's not pulling up, the Pinterest isn't pulling up, and I've come to the realization that I have to open the text from my sister-in-law. Well, Chris is well aware of what was in my text messages, okay? She is playing, I don't even know the name of the video game, but she's
Baldur's
playing a
Gate
video-
3.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Because I had to clarify what it was as well when I received it.
Apparently, whilst building the character, there is full genitalia. I'm talking detailed genitalia. It is moving back and forth.
What? This is a video game with a moving penis.
Yes, she only
sending you the
showed me
video
the
now.
male version.
I say
Yes.
I need this.
Yeah.
She only showed me the male version.
science.
I don't know the female version. Well, sorry, Nick, it's kind of small, but it's there. And,
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
it's
that's
like
got a
a
little flappage.
full on penis right there.
And it looks like he's
Look, it
uncircumcised
moves
too.
when he wiggles. It moves. It's
He's hairless.
wow. Well, because he manscapes, and you can manscape for 20% off by using promo code NNF on manscaped.com.
I've already watched
So-
this like 10 times now.
imagine
Let me know when it's my turn.
imagine my horror realizing in this moment that I have to open the text messages from my sister-in-law to show this lady the TikTok, and she's already been talking about Jesus within the first 10 minutes of my appointment. Love her. She's amazing.
You're gonna give her a
But
heart attack.
I waited just.
Oh, hold on. I could see Sarah not realizing which thing she's showing her, and she's showing the lady, and she goes, "See how it waves back and forth?" And this lady's passing out because she's got a schlong in her face.
No, I had tequila for lunch yesterday, not today, so we're okay.
Okay.
I just knew that as soon as I opened that text, I tried every outlet possible before I got to my text messages, and finally in my head I thought, I'm screwed. I might as well just open my texts. So I did exactly that, and the first thing that popped up was this video, and I waited until she was turned a little bit, but I think she
turned
saw
red?
it. No, like
Turn
her
on?
body physically turned. But I think she saw it. Actually, I'm 98% sure that she saw it, because the rest of the appointment we talked a lot about Jesus.
And what about and what appointment was this at?
This was at my haircut.
Oh, your haircut.
appointment.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sat there for an hour after this because she was checking what style I wanted within the first 5 minutes. So I got there at 9. I left at 10. So at least 55 minutes of that was incredibly awkward.
You could have just sent it to her and be like, "Here's the tip."
Oh.
I've been on the opposite end of this. This is jogging some memories. I remember working many jobs ago, and one of my employees was trying to like show me pictures, and this is like circa like the brand new internet. Like we didn't have a lot of things, and just this was pictures on a file. There was no iPhones. Maybe there were iPhones. I don't know, but
Well, you had to use like you had to use like LimeWire or something to get porn.
I was
like
gonna
that,
say floppy disk, honestly.
Oh, I had a.
No, it was floppy.
Scott just peeked into his neighbor's houses back then. There's no other way.
So anyway, she's flipping through the pictures. I don't remember if it was on like her Nokia Motorola Razr or and I honestly had to have been after 2004 or on the computer or whatever. And all of a sudden I see her boyfriend schlong. And I'm like, I don't think I was supposed to see that. And very awkward the rest of the day. Chris, have you ever seen a dick pic?
Actually, I have. Yeah. Not much to talk about it.
Nice.
There's really not much to talk about it. Yeah. But I did have to answer you. So I have.
Okay.
But no good story.
Okay. Now,
Well, I'm sorry, I won't share my pictures with you again. Chris.
No, it did. No. This wasn't next. This did. Okay. If I am being completely honest, it was not in an awkward setting, but it did. Like when I saw it was sloped to the left a little too much, and by a little too much, like it's sloped to the left. And I don't think it should. I don't think that's right. So instead
There's
of like
a pill for that.
Yeah.
There's a pill to fix that. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of laughing, I just I reached out to him and say, hey, accidentally was on your girlfriend's phone, saw this picture, noticed your penis sloped to the left. I think you should get it checked out. We are no longer friends, but I hope that he's doing well.
so Nick, I have a question. Maybe this is gay 101, 102 or something. So I've learned, I think it's episode 23 of the No New Friends podcast, that D-pics are never okay. Women don't like D-pics, according to episode 23. D-pics are never okay.
Okay.
In the gay community, are D-pics okay?
Obviously. I mean, that's like the first picture you send.
Do you and Sean still send them?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, I manscape, so I have to show it off somehow.
That is true.
It's all about the advertising. No, I mean, I've talked about it before. We have an open relationship, and we've been on Grindr for a long time, and we like to share pictures, and we've got our pictures on there that we share with people, and they share with us, and sharing is caring.
Did you ever send a picture of Sean's to somebody else, pretending that it was yours?
Not Sean's, but I've sometimes like people on Grindr are just very. Some people are just annoying. Mm-hmm. They don't take the hint that you're not interested.
Right.
Even when you say I'm not interested. Mm-hmm. So sometimes on Grindr, I have a couple pictures saved in my phone that are just the most ugly penises that you've ever seen in your life. And I like to share those instead.
That's really funny.
Yeah, just to see how interested they are.
Okay, so have they ever seen a picture of one of these and continued the conversation?
Yeah.
Wow.
People are so weird on there. Like, I mean, so
I love it with warts that you get.
Yeah, I'll take my chances.
I remember one time Sean and I were on a trip in Chicago, and he opened up Grindr, and just people on there are so freaky. And I don't want to kink shame people because I know people are too short. People, Chris has a wife. So I don't want to kink shame people, but we were in Chicago, and this guy was like, I'll pay you money to lick your feet. And
Okay, I'm going to kink shame that.
to Sean, and I'm like, okay, people have foot fetishes. And Sean responded with, I've been walking around Chicago in flip-flops for the past 8 hours. You really want to lick my feet? So I told Sean, I'm like, how much is he offering? Because, I mean, I could use a good dinner.
A good business opportunity is a good business opportunity.
Right.
$20 is $20. Let's do it.
That's one of the least intrusive things that they could do, honestly. So
That's actually pretty respectful. Yeah, Sarah, you're right. You are actually right.
I mean, if there's anything you're going to do for a lot of money, at least they're not being intrusive in a sense. If you're not into it,
I mean, it always starts with the feet, and then
okay.
sometimes
Works
it
its
ends
way up.
Yeah, sometimes it ends differently.
I'll tell you what, could prostitution end rape?
What? Wow.
Because there's a transaction involved, so that would be a form of consent, like an undeniable consent. I think we might need prostitution. to legalize prostitution? That's a really good point, right? Like, because
I don't know, is it prostitution if it's just your feet?
Well, sure. I mean, look. So because
like
what I was
massage.
gonna ask if if someone's paying someone to lick someone's feet, that's consent, right? You're accepting the money, right? Correct. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So,
do some research on this. And
yeah, I don't know exactly where you're going with it, but
I just think that
sure.
I don't know. I think that
for this journey,
I think maybe one of us should run for office on the let's legalize prostitution and end unwanted sex, because then if you have to pay every single time.
Oh, so you have to pay every single time?
Yeah, even if it's $1, but there's some form of transaction.
Right?
Unless it's in a marriage, yes, then it's consensual by law. Wait a second.
My wife would differ.
Yeah, wait a second. I guess you're still. I'm all right. You know what? I'm gonna have to workshop this. I am gonna have to workshop this. If you go to www.thegreenteaparty.com, I will be sending this.
See, I'm down for legalizing prostitution and marijuana recreationally, because you
same
can
thing,
tax the
right?
hell out of it.
Yeah, same thing.
Right on the
You
same
tax the hell
level.
out of it. Think about how many jobs it creates. Okay, someone's got to package the marijuana. Someone's got to sell the marijuana. Legally. The distributors. Beer. Nick, you were a beer distributor. It adds jobs.
Yeah.
And then same thing with prostitution. They have to go in for regular STD testing to keep their license active.
Then you have a manager that's helping find the clients and
correct.
There's a word for that, right?
Listen, Chris, I'm with you. I don't know about the whole if you pay for it now it's consensual thing. We'll work on that, I guess.
I just think that could help a lot. I'm just trying to be a good person. I'm just trying to end bad things in the world. And it didn't come off right, but I think everybody knows my intentions. And when I'm elected president of the United States, transactions will be enacted for sexual relations, whether it's feet licking or anything else.
Well, you got my vote.
Thank you.
As long as you send a D pic.
Yeah, that's gonna be part of it too.
Part of the campaign.
When you register to vote, you have to just send a dick pic into the.
I mean, back to Sarah. So you said you had this in a text message, and you were talking about it earlier to us too. And I just pictured that you just had a random that it was in your phone and everything. So the fact that it was in a text, I run into the issue with I have a 6-year-old child. I have pictures in my phone of my vacation trips that I like to show her, and sometimes I have to tell people to stop scrolling. Sometimes you feel great about yourself and you're on vacation, you're laying in a hammock on a Virgin Cruise Line, and you might not have clothes on. It just it happens.
Well, that happens when, because I still send my husband pictures, all right, and vice versa.
Can you call my wife and tell her that it's okay to do that?
It's perfectly okay. Once a day at least. I know. Is that not?
No, I'll get a picture of her toe when she's laying out. Oh, look what I'm doing on break.
No, I'll take my. No, I shouldn't say that. No, I'll take my clothes off in the bathroom at work if I have to and take a picture. Is that not a thing?
Is this like a snap streak or something that you and Lewis have going on with the Snapchat? We
don't even have Snapchat. This is just straight over text, invisible ink, so nobody sees it, and then we're just having a grand old time.
Invisible ink? What's that?
On the iPhone.
Yeah, come on.
There's invisible ink on the iPhone?
Yeah, when you send a text, you hold down the little arrow and then it gives you options on how to send things, and one of the options is invisible ink. So he knows when an invisible ink picture comes through, he needs to step away and pull his phone back a little bit, So when I'm scrolling through my pictures, sometimes I forget that they have to go into the hidden folder. Look, he's going through his phone right now.
Chris just sent me an invisible ink. Chris, I didn't want a dick pic.
It was just for science.
But what do I do to see this now?
You have to wipe it away.
You gotta swipe it.
It's funny. It's you have to that is kind of ironic, huh?
I feel like that's 2 times.
2 fingers. Wow, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I get my wife sends me pictures or just screenshots of the grocery list. it's literally
Sweet of her.
it's literally it's
So romantic.
never an invisible ink. It's usually with the emphasis effect.
Yeah, it sends an echo. Yep.
Yeah,
so that you
yeah,
see it all
it's
over the
yes,
screen.
yeah,
The slam.
Fireworks and everything.
yeah.
Love it.
My wife usually sends me pictures of when the dogs have messed in the house. Okay, that'll end segment 1. And then we'll go right into Chris's thing in segment 2. You want to just stay on the YouTube tonight?
Sure. Okay. Less work for me sounds wonderful.
Fantastic. Well, let me just let Alex know that segment 1 is done.
Somebody at work is going to hear what I just said now. And I'm
That's
not
funny.
kidding, so something's going to happen.
Who's Paola Ramos?
That's my love. Who do you think she's talking to?
Oh, is that Lola?
Yeah, it is.
It's like,
Wow. You all of a sudden sound Puerto Rican when you said that. It is. Need me to fill in? I used to work with, and he's just caught on to.
okay, cool. We're. What's up, Don Ramos? Are you related to
Who's Don Ramos? You
Yeah,
just
it's
combined
Don
two different
Hudson.
chapters. Dumbass.
Hola.
Meanwhile, she literally commented, "Can anyone learn my name?"
Hello, Don Hudson. Are you related to Doc Hudson, the car, the literal car? I can't name any other Hudsons. Oh, Jennifer Hudson. Are you related to Jennifer Hudson? Or the car? Either one would be cool.
Or the card.
Rock Hudson? Is that Hudson Hornet?
Mr. Are you related to Mr. Hudson? It's my middle school
Hudson.
middle school teacher.
Ernie Hudson from Ghostbusters.
Ernest. Good old
Ernest?
Ernie. Good old Ernie. Yeah.
Ernie Hudson. Yep.
Paola Ramos. Welcome to the chat as well.
Paola Ramos.
Way to
She's
butcher.
gonna leave, guys. She's gonna leave, and I don't want
he's
that.
related to the furniture store. Hudson
Caves?
Furniture. I think Raymore and Flanagan.
IKEA?
Ashley.
IKEA?
I think yeah. Oh, you're the IKEA guy. It's pretty interesting.
He's got a lot of my money then.
Hudson's very German, so I understand why he's related to IKEA.
What? All right, 3, 2, 1. So yeah, my dogs will do their thing, and then my wife sends me pictures. She's like, "You're gonna have to clean this up when you get home." And I'm like, "Clean it up now." Chris, does your dog ever poop?
That's fucked up.
in the
Like that
house?
is like no, actually she doesn't. Unless it's
At
today, a half hour ago.
Really? What happened?
That was that was a shameless transition. Yeah, you're the king of shameless
Perfect
plugs.
transition. It was a perfect transition.
Welcome to the literal shit show.
That's the curtain.
I am sitting on top of shit right now as we speak. There's a candle.
You didn't clean it.
And no, I don't know how to do it. I believe service is on their way to my house. It's gonna take a couple days. I don't know what to do.
This is no exaggeration. Right before we're about to record, Chris is showing off his dog Bailey. And,
got a nice haircut.
New haircut.
Yeah,
nice
snazzy.
haircut.
A rose collar.
Yeah,
thing.
it's
Super
Yeah,
cute.
a little bow.
Super dope.
So cute.
Yeah.
So cute.
Lifted her up.
Bailey was telling us that she showed her barber
Yeah.
a dick pic too.
That was actually talked about. And when I picked her up, I scooted back in my chair to get a better view of her. Right. Was wondering why she was in my office because she usually hangs out with Emily all the time.
Just let it be noted, I declined a better view of the dog, but Chris insisted.
Yeah, I don't know why I showed them because they didn't give a shit. Sarah wasn't there. Nick was like, "Oh yeah, it's a dog." Scott didn't even look. Scott actually
I caught it for 2 seconds, and I enjoyed every bit of it.
Scott, I showed it on screen. Scott started visibly sweating and panting himself. Scott's like woo, 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 when he saw it. It was weird. So
I need dick pics.
So anyway, so I scooted back in the chair to show, and that I'm saying I'm scooting back in the chair because what happens next? Smells like she farted. I was like, "Why'd you fart in my office, dog?" And then I was like, "Wait a second, this fart's not going away." Turn around in my chair, there's a little nugget on the ground, and I playfully was like, "Oh my gosh, she just shit in my office." It's kind of funny, right?
It was funny. I
Yeah,
could
a
see
little
it on
funny.
your face. You were like,
Yeah.
look what you did. Look what you did.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, it's cold outside. I had just taken her out to go to the bathroom, and
I crap in the cold too.
it's there's ice all over the place. A little pause. I'm like, okay, so
Jeez. I
She
had to wear a
wanted to-
sweatshirt today. What about you, Sarah?
so she wanted to.
I know I was freezing today.
Did you guys shit in your office too? So it was too cold outside. So
that was last week.
spoiler alert. Yeah, didn't she peed outside? Thank goodness. But she waited to come inside to poop like every normal human being. Oh wait, she's a dog, so it doesn't make sense. So I look down, cute little poop. She's a little dog. Oh, that's cute. I was gonna just pick it up and throw it away with a plastic bag. And then turns out that when I rolled back in the chair, the shit was already deposited on the floor. When I rolled back, there was 2 little shit nuggets. And the one shit nugget was untouched, the cute little one that I saw. The other shit nugget I didn't see because it was inside of my chair, inside of the wheel of my very expensive chair, which is now out of commission because the wheel smells like dog shit. So now there's shit, not only just a nugget on the floor that was easily thrown away, embedded into my carpet. It's and when I say embedded, it's like someone took a hammer and started hammering the shit into my carpet.
Well, I mean-
it looked like a Picasso.
I mean, you did roll over it, so
I did.
it's kind of the same as an elephant walking over it.
So
The funny thing, Chris, I don't know if you knew this, but you definitely did not mute your microphone.
I didn't.
So Nick and I are sitting here, and we're listening to yelling at Emily about
to Emily.
to Emily, although it was confusing.
I was venting.
I don't know. There was anyway. So the next thing we know, Chris comes in and he's fully scrubbed in, like he's going to be working in the OR department of the ED. Full, gloves down.
Well,
He's
the blade
scrubbed in
gloves.
and everything.
Yeah.
Blue gloves. He's got the hairnet and the little booties
You have
on.
to. You can't get that.
I'm like, you doing surgery or are you cleaning up dog shit? Just grab a plastic bag, bro.
Oh yeah, like I need to scrape it out of my carpet. It's in the It's in the carpet. It is
He's like, I
in
don't know
the carpet.
What to do. I literally don't know what to do.
I
He's
was,
like,
and this is
you
all
were-
true. This is
Yeah,
all true.
you had no clue what to do, and I'm like,
No.
Chris, you have a baby coming.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
you
welcome
better
to
learn.
fatherhood.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the same, but I'm scraping slime out of my carpet every day. So, I mean,
I would have
this
killed.
is the life.
I would have killed to scrape slime out of my carpet.
That sounds like Nick's house.
That's not slime stuff.
Yeah. So I got this. Emily brought me in this foam spray. Looked like one of those like when you're 18 or 19, you think it's cool, and you go to a club and they have all those bubble soap party things. Looked like one of those all over my floor. The foam is everywhere. I'm scrubbing it with a toilet brush cleaner that was not used yet, and I'm just.
Well, that's okay. It's literally what it's there for, is to clean shit, so you can reuse it in the toilet.
I think everything's fine. Am I a little high from the fumes of the foam that I sprayed? I don't know. I have no idea. I've never trapped myself in a 10 by 10 room after spraying half the can of this stuff, and I've never been high before, so I have no idea what it feels like. Will I wake up tomorrow? I hope so. I can't.
Is he suggesting that we pay for consensual sex and it's no longer called rape? Maybe.
Spoiler alert. You cannot put a claim in on your homeowner's insurance if your dog shits on your carpet. Unfortunately, I did. That was the first thing I asked. Actually, also true story. I think the poop is gone. I might never come back into this room. This might be the last podcast I do from here. I might just have to throw the room away. I don't know what to do. I kid you not. I have a utility knife right here, and I almost cut my carpet out. Like I almost
Just start over.
I almost was just like, you know what?
And move.
It's not even worth it. Not even
Burn it
worth this.
down.
I almost cut the carpet out and just threw that away. I was just gonna live with that. I think it's gone though. I think it's gone.
I have so many questions. What are you doing with the utility knife?
It's
that
like
close to you, and
it's a fidget
where did
toy.
you learn how to open it like that?
It's a fidget toy.
It's a
like
fidget
this
toy.
little.
It's like a switchblade.
It looks like that little.
It's like that video you
Yeah,
sent us with
it's the little
the guy's penis.
jiggly penis, right? And then you just snap it out. I've been watching a lot of Bruce Lee flicks lately, and I've just been familiarizing myself with weapons. So there's shit all over my floor. I can only imagine. Like, I just don't think that foam and a brush is gonna get everything up. It was like almost too easy, and when something's too easy, it's just I don't believe in it. So, like the vaccine. So as I was trying to make it easier for Scott to understand what I was saying. So
Thank you.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm in an office right now with millions of dead ants and shit now. So I could you imagine? Spoiler alert! I slaughtered the families of all the ants. They're fucking gone.
I was wondering why I didn't get a call.
Spared women and children, but I did kill all the men and the queen because it was just insensitive that they had a queen and England didn't. So I killed their queen. Could you imagine if I had this shit on my floor with the ant problem?
Oh my God.
They might have cleaned it up for me, actually.
Could you imagine if Department of Children and Families gets called and sees all the dead ants and the shit just sitting in the office?
No, the pack and play's on this side of the room, guys. It's fine. It's fine. 6 feet. 6 feet to stop the spread.
Listen, letting your kid eat a magnet, that's fine. Having a room with a bunch of dead ants? No.
Well, you know what? I do have a solution. The government told me that there's any bacteria or anything will be killed within 2 weeks. So I'll just leave the room for 2 weeks, and I'll come back in 2 weeks, and then no viral infections can be spread. I think that's how it works.
Yeah, it's called the 10-second rule. It's fine.
I'm going to throw up.
So you have ice. You have ice outside and snow and stuff.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to wear a Spirit jersey and a hoodie today. It was freezing down here.
And what was the temperature?
53.
Yeah. Oh wow. Thoughts and
Daytona
prayers.
Beach, it was 33 actually.
When was it 33?
When I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning, it was 33 degrees.
I was up
wake
at like
up at
6:30. It was
6?
45 here. Chris is like, I wake up at 6 p.m. Maybe.
Yeah, I'll take a nap at like 8.
Yeah.
Well, fatherhood for you, Chris. It'll happen eventually.
That's what Astro is for. I plan on doing all the sleep I can get.
You know, it's. Go ahead, Nick.
I was gonna say, thanks for asking, Scott. It was 8 degrees in Ohio, 8.
Oh,
But the wind
That
chill
sounds a
was
bit chilly.
the wind chill was -8, so it felt colder than that.
yuck. Why do you guys do that? Like, if you live in a northern state, you can't complain. It's like us complaining about how hot it is in the summer.
And I wasn't complaining. Like I'm like, yeah, it's cold. But the issue with the complaint department, and by complaint department I mean on social media, that I kept seeing that was so freaking annoying. There's so many parents out there that are pissed that the schools did not cancel today because it was cold.
No, cold's not a reason to cancel.
Exactly.
If it's snowed
And
in,
apparently there's a couple schools in our area that have like a rule in place that if it's negative 15 degrees outside, it'll cancel school. It was 8. Calm down.
That's not negative 15.
Nick, you know why we don't complain? We're not bitches.
Jersey.
Me and you, we're just not little bitches like Mr. Spirit Jersey over here.
It was cold, and I'm
like,
getting
it's
over the
50
man
degrees.
flu. I had to take care of the body and stuff.
Guarantee you, Scott didn't even leave his house. Guarantee you, he just stayed in that office all day.
Oh yeah.
And was like, I need to wear my Spirit Jersey inside with the heat on.
But it's like Florida people, I don't understand. I don't know if it's just because you're so used to it. And I think we talked about it too before with the air conditioner thing. But every time I go down to Disney World and it's winter, and by winter I mean it's 65 degrees, you guys all have your parkas on, your winter hats, your gloves. We're down there in flip-flops and shorts and a tank top. I'm like, let's roll. If it's above 40 degrees, flip-flops are out.
I'll wear shorts. I'll wear shorts until it probably mid 40s is my cutoff for shorts, but I will wear 8 layers on my upper body.
I want to claim your cargo shorts as shorts, but I digress.
I will say that it's different when you're inland, okay? But I have heard from many northerners, and my parents included, all right, one from Pennsylvania, one from Canada, that winters are awful in Florida because of just the
water,
air.
the water effects.
The water is awful. And people who have traveled, and of course I work in a hotel, they come down and they're like, listen, it is 8 degrees warmer here, but it is so much worse than up north. So I'm not saying that, we're doing better than you guys, but I'm just saying.
Well, and also, Sarah, we don't have the buildup. Like, up north, they have the buildup where it goes, okay, it's in the 60s, and then it's in the 50s, and the 40s, and the 30s, and the 20s, and whatever. What?
We used to. We have a thing called global warming now, Scott, which I know your people aren't
It's
familiar
getting
with.
colder. How could it be warming?
We go from 90 to 30.
Here in Florida, we could, in one day, it could start at 38 degrees, and it could end up at 72 by the end of the day. And it's like 8 different outfits you have to prepare for. This is why I spend so much of my wife's money when I go to the theme parks, because if it's cold in the morning, I'm like, I'll be fine. Like there was a time that I went with Sarah and Lewis that I was wearing just a t-shirt. I froze my ass off for 2 hours, and then then it's warm. I don't want to carry around a sweatshirt all day. So I just deal with it.
I'm pretty pro. Oh wow, tongue twister. I am pretty pro global warming. We haven't had snow in 2 years. That seems like a great.
Yeah.
It's like drill, baby, drill. Like, listen, give me all the global warming I can get.
Because it's cold up there.
I'm not gonna like. Listen, I'm not gonna die from this sea level rising. My kids might, but I'm not. Think about it. Think about it.
It's not our problem.
No, I'm living the dream up here. It didn't snow for 2 years.
It didn't really.
No, it would have been 2 years next week. But yeah, it wouldn't have. It's 2 years. Didn't have to pick up a shovel. I'm very pro global warming. I will vote whoever. I will vote in office whoever is anti the environment. Like the worse the environment. Like if you're pro coal, pro fossil fuels, I'm voting for you.
I'm pro plastic straws. So if
Yeah,
that's
see?
the same person,
Yeah.
then I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm in.
yeah.
And also, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. I can't just take the bag out of my interior recycle bin and then just throw it in the. No, I have to take everything out, make sure it's the right kind of plastic and the right kind of. Yes.
Wait, no. I'm more
bag.
I'm more stuck on the fact that you recycle in trash bags.
Yes.
Nobody does that. No one does that. Not one like you're the only person on this earth that uses a plastic bag to recycle.
Well, yeah, because it sits in the interior trash can.
And you know why? It's because you're not allowed to use the plastic. You can't recycle the plastic bags.
Well, we don't anymore. We don't.
You never. Like, no one ever has. Like, I'm trying. I'm trying to explain to you that like. No, like I've never met anyone, and please, Nick and Sarah, chime in. I've never met anyone who was recycled with a plastic bag.
No,
well, that's the truth. But I haven't had recycling picked up in 4 years now. They just don't do that anymore. I was making, they really do, but I was making the right choice by trying to recycle, and they were like, "No, just throw it in with the rest of the stuff." I gave up.
I think it's really funny that like you were recycling with trash bags. You just threw your trash bag full of recycling stuff in your recycling bin.
I wasn't intending to recycle the trash bag. I thought that when it went to the factory, there was someone assigned to my trash bag, and they opened the trash bag and sorted everything and pulled everything
Now,
out.
I will give you that, because I do have a lot of faith in my recycling people, because it's like you read online, like, listen, when you before you recycle like your jelly or peanut butter, you have to wash it out and make sure.
No, I don't.
Like, yeah, I think
no,
that
I don't. The ants will get it.
Yeah, I think that if by first-hand experience, the ants will get it. And I have a lot of faith in our recycling system, so I don't do any of that stuff. They tell me I can't recycle pizza box, and I think I talked about this before. I recycle pizza box. There's no way that a pizza box can't be recycled, so I throw that in there too. But yeah, no, never a plastic bag. Never have I ever thrown recycles with a plastic bag in there.
Can we talk about the fact that you said you took this bag outside, correct?
Correct.
I thought you have like a butler in your house. You're rich.
They have the week off.
I'd fire him.
Well, unfortunately, the butler, my wife, had to go in to work really early in the morning and didn't take the recycle bin out. Because that's the thing. When all these rules came down on what we could and couldn't do, I said, well, I'm not recycling anymore. It's just going in the trash. And she's like, no, we can't do that. We have to recycle. Our kids are kids. And I'm like, fuck them. So I said, okay, fine. If we're going to continue to recycle, then you are responsible for bringing the recyclables outside to the outside recycle bin. I'll bring it outside, but you have to bring it from inside to outside. That lasted a week, and now I'm doing it because if I don't, it's just going to overflow. Because whose job is it? It's this whole thing. Anyway, you guys ready to play Jersey Man, Florida Man?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
End segment 2. Oh no, I'm not going to leave the studio. Just stop recording.
Okay, bye.
I think I have the hang of this whole. We're not going to break and when to end the segments.
I didn't know if we were doing any travels and tribulations or anything. Or
no, we don't have travels and tribulations. And we don't have word of the week this week. Basically, I didn't feel like writing anything for Abby today. I have 2 weeks worth of Remy's audio. I just didn't feel like writing anything for Abby today.
Sorry.
Writing cliff notes?
Yeah.
All right, 3.
That shot got me.
2. 3, 2, 1. Of course, the media won't play.
Whether flipping a fan boat or crashing a truck, these states are filled with people who suck. So it's time for us to play New Jersey Man versus Florida Man.
Every week, Game Master Ryan brings us 2 news stories. One is from Jersey, one is from Florida. It is up to us to determine which one is which. Take it away, Ryan.
Come on, man. Come on, Ryan. Ryan, you had all day to prepare this.
I hate when it does this.
Oh, I had the wrong aspect ratio on the live this whole time. Hope you enjoy these portrait photos of us.
They can see my paperweight.
You have paper? Oh, your paperweight. You're gonna have to start dusting that thing. I guess a part of furniture now.
I know.
All right, now take it away, Ryan.
Hey guys, this is Ryan coming to you from the No New Friends newsroom located this week in the woods of New Jersey. I got very curious. No, Nick, not that kind of curious. About what Chris actually saw out of the road last week. So I've been walking the woods for a few hours trying to find what he saw. I asked Chris for a rough idea on where he saw the creature, but he was too busy licking a plate to answer any of my questions. I thought he might be doing some of Nick's drugs, but it just turns out he had Chef Boyardee for dinner, and he's a member of the Clean Plate Club. He's not only a member, he's the president of the club. Anyways, here's something just around the bend here. What is it? Oh, it's Sarah sitting on a stump talking to a spider. That's strange. Almost as strange as the fact that Scott wished us all a happy January 6th, but not a happy Martin Luther King Day. Strange, but not surprising. Wait, I see something else. Oh, it's just a raccoon. I know it's a raccoon because describing a raccoon is the same thing as describing Chris Yob. Dark circles under the eyes, all but chubby, stays up all night, eats garbage, that kind of thing. Wait, something's coming down the path. It's definitely some kind of canine of some sort. I have my phone ready so I can do that trick that Scott told us about that'll identify what type of dog it is. By the way, why does Scott know that trick? Anyways, here it comes. This has to be one of these. Too bad Chris isn't here to scare it away. It's a well-known fact that coyotes are repelled by the smell of hair that hasn't been washed in 4 months. Oh, Chris, looks like you just saw a little dog. And if I had to guess, it looks like it's Lewis's dog. So while I get the dog back to Scott sees it, let's get into this week's Florida Man or Jersey Man. So for our first story, a man is wanted for stealing 12 bottles of wine from a Publix. And for our second story, a father and son team are arrested in an armed bank robbery.
All right. There is a giveaway here, so I'm going to go to Sarah last. Are we all aware of the giveaway?
Let's see if I think let's see if Nick knows.
What do you think?
Repeat them again. Sorry.
So for our first story, a man is wanted for stealing 12 bottles of wine from a Publix. And for our second story, a father and son team are arrested in an armed bank robbery.
Yeah, I say now I get it because I'm like, Publix is Florida, right?
Yeah, Publixes are only in like Florida, Georgia.
Yeah, I say we don't have them up in the north.
So we're in a general consensus that Publix, Florida, except for me. I'm gonna guess that there was a knockoff store that was used to be a 7-Eleven, changed to a store called Publix in New Jersey.
But,
instead of with the X, it's a C.
Yes,
CKS.
it's just Publix. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mm-hmm. I'm sticking with the Publix wine, Florida.
I get a lot of wine from Publix. It could have been my husband, so.
All right, let's find out the answers.
So our first story is from Florida, where Crime Stoppers in Southwest Florida are sharing surveillance photos of a man accused of stealing 12 bottles of wine from Publix on social media in hopes that they can identify him. The crime happened at a Publix on Fiddlesticks Boulevard, stupid name, in Fort Myers. Scott likes his women like he likes his wine. 10 years old and locked in the basement.
Wow.
Where a father and son are facing charges connected to an armed robbery of a bank in Voorhees Township, New Jersey. Some people are saying this about the crime.
It is a great bondage between father and son.
Not the words I use. And in other news, in New York, a 62-year-old man is facing criminal charges after he allegedly spray painted some squirrels. He would trap the squirrels, spray paint them red, and then release them into another neighborhood. I guess if he was in Florida, he'd have to spray paint them white to get them into Scott's neighborhood, or black to want them immediately arrested.
Oh, wow.
That's it for me this week, guys. We'll talk to you next week.
How's it good? How's it good one? All right. Bravo.
Very good one. Very good one. So I've got 3 kids. Sarah, you've got 2. Do you have a favorite?
Oh.
What? No.
Do you have a favorite? Well, I mean, I do, depending on what's going on. But I have made it a personal mission that, because the 3 of you are kind of like my kids. But over the last, I've got a favorite right now, and that could change. But right now, I have a favorite.
Okay.
And Chris, how
It's
does it
me?
feel? A creation of yours. It's you. A creation of yours got 7 million views.
Yeah,
on TikTok.
yeah. You know what? So a lot goes through my mind. Was it a creation of mine? No, I stole it. Right. So it's the same pride as we all have as Americans, because this is not our land. It was we just took it, and I'm very proud to live on my land, even though it wasn't mine to begin with. So it's all the American dream. It's all the American dream. I just love stealing things and remarketing it as my own. So I'm very, in short, very proud. Very proud.
Okay.
That's homophobic. Wait. The gay one's always the favorite.
My bad. Well, you'll all have your opportunities to be my favorite. Chris, I'm super. Listen, we started just messing around with these shorts.
Yes.
And when I say we, mostly you, just messing around with these shorts, adding little captions here and there, just to make it a little bit funnier. And we've had a lot of fun with it, and we've had some success on YouTube. But this is crazy. Last week we talked about it was at 4 million, and today hit 7 million. I'm just super proud of you. That's like,
thank you, Scott.
a really cool thing. That's something that you kind of created, even though you stole a video.
I did, but
you
I
had the idea
put
to
a
do
cute.
what you did to
I
it.
did put a cute little caption at the top. I put a cute little caption.
And you edited it at just the right time.
Yeah, you know what? I learned so much from watching mainstream media that if you cut a video clip off at the right time, you can make it fit any narrative you want. So I wanted to make it look like Joe Biden didn't know what he was talking about. Wasn't very hard. Was not very hard. Spoiler alert, wasn't very hard. That video was amazing. I watched that video not as much as Scott every day, but I do watch it.
6 million times.
Yeah, we 3. Scott's the other 4. Yeah, no, amazing. What's really annoying though is the notifications are just flooded by that video, and I can't imagine being a famous person and every little post that I put. I understand why people turn comments off now when they're famous and don't give a shit.
It. Yeah, you silence it. Yeah,
I didn't understand why Logan Paul didn't let people comment on his post. Now I understand, because like we've talked about before, you are experiencing the bottom of the barrel of humanity.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
yes.
And I didn't know that you could drill a hole in the bottom of the barrel and get further into humanity. But there are people that live under the bottom of the barrel as well. It is terrifying, and that's why I'm voting for anybody who is pro fossil fuels. 'Cause I think the faster we end this world, the better.
So let me just, and for those of you who are not following us on TikTok, go to TikTok. Just search No New Friends Podcast, although it is no.new.friends.podcast, and it'll pull right up. Give us a follow. That really helps us out. So here's some statistics for you. So it's been viewed 7 million times. It's been liked 665,000 times with 7,600 comments. It's been shared 67,000 times and favorited 63,000 times. It's been viewed for over 22,000 hours.
Is it really 22,000 hours?
22,000 hours.
It's almost as old as you.
And the total viewers, so unique viewers, it was 6 million. So of those 6 million, obviously a couple people watched it a couple times, getting us up to the 7 million total. But Chris, I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
You put a lot of work into that. I need some more
I
shorts.
put 30 seconds into that video, and it was the best 30 seconds of my life.
So what you're saying is there's no reason that you couldn't put out 4 a day.
No, you know what though? So what's happened recently, peeling back the curtain, what's happened recently is I taught Grandpa Joe. Grandpa Joe's sitting over here doing nothing with YouTube Shorts because he doesn't know how. I show him the golden ticket, and he just gets out of bed, jumps out of bed, and he's putting out YouTube Shorts day and night.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
What I love about Scott's YouTube Shorts is it's Scott if the title of the short is the same exact thing, just worded a little different. Like Scott goes all in on the clickbaity title, which I respect the hell out of. But if you see something that says live look or breaking, it's definitely Scott. or college football because I have no idea anything about college football.
Okay. So then who's the person that's constantly nudging me? When
I nudged the hell out of you and Lewis.
okay.
I think it's so funny that that's not even an option. I was a big poker on Facebook. I nudge the shit out of people on TikTok. When I see there's an ability to nudge or wave, I love being that weirdo that nudges somebody, and you nudge right back. So all power to you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm
Quick
not
nudging.
gonna
You're
give
a quick
up.
nudger too. Like you're an impressive nudger. Like as soon as I
just
nudge,
didn't know who
it's like
I was
right back.
nudging.
We're double teaming you. We're double nudging you.
Wow.
Yeah, we're double nudging you from both sides.
Yeah, this is Alex, cut that. That
Alex,
did not.
cut that.
Yeah, that did not come out the way I wanted it to. Google what nudging is on TikTok.
So Lewis, you have sweatpants.
Hey, I don't discriminate. I nudge Lewis too. I
No, and then you
nudge
start nudging
everyone.
your sister, and then I'm like, should I nudge his sister back? I don't know what to do.
She sends
so
me.
I just nudge her back.
She sends me TikToks, and then it's getting sent to our. I don't know how TikTok works. I still don't know how it works. We have all these views. So my sister will text me TikToks, and then it shows up in our notifications on TikTok that she's sharing with me. I'm like, does she know that this is me? I have no idea how this works. So I just nudge everyone to be nice. I think, you know what? You look like you deserve a nudge. Gonna nudge you. I think it's a sign of respect. I think that's what a nudge is. It's like the little poke on Facebook.
If you buy them dinner first.
And
Do they still poke on Facebook? Can you do that?
I wish you
I
could.
was gonna say.
That was like that was the only thing you could do back in the day when there was no like walls or anything.
Oh no, non-consensual poking was very frowned upon, Nick.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this,
That's
but
allowed back in the 2000s.
Just
Yeah.
legalize
Well, I
prostitution,
felt-
and it's fine.
Yeah, I felt violated with the poking when it wasn't necessary.
was,
Random people.
It was annoying.
yeah. I used
really
to pay before I
was.
poked.
Hey
There
guys,
you go.
actually, can you guys move out of the way? Because I have something to say. Now it's my turn to talk. I'm gay.
Nick's on the mic, so it's time to take notice. And if you don't like it, that's homophobic. Stay the hell out of his way. Move, I'm gay.
It will never get old.
I'm
by
glad the
way.
music works for the gay
I-
guy.
you were-
because
I know.
That would be
Yeah.
homophobic.
I'm so excited because you were actually prepared. I was waiting for like a pause, and then like we had to have Alex edit it in, and
Sometimes it works, sometimes it
we
doesn't.
got it. So Chris kind of mentioned something. So Scott and I were actually talking while Chris was cleaning up shit. So
True.
on Facebook, I just made myself what's it called now? The word where I have the verified. So I have the check mark now.
Oh.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
My personal Facebook page. So
I'm friends with a
we've been
verified
talking-
guy.
Yeah,
That's actually pretty cool.
I'm official now.
Yeah.
So I have a blue check mark. Don't know what it means. What I do know what it means is my profile is now basically pushed out to more people, and by more people I mean gay horny men.
Oh.
So you were talking about like kind of what it's like to be a celebrity, and then they get random messages and comments and stuff. I just got one literally right before we started recording from Walt Howald from Elderton, Pennsylvania.
Oh, maybe we can. I
Big
can
shout
visit
out.
him.
It says,
Let's see how far he is.
first off, he doesn't use spaces in his sentence, but it's hi Nick, period, sexy baby, period, Nick, okay, period. And then he sends a new one that says hello, period, Nick, period, sex, period, baby, period, back, period, okay.
It's kind of
And then I
hot.
get another one that's-
New.friends.podcast.
And then I get another one because I didn't respond, and he says, text baby back, okay? So, and this is not the first one I've had. Like, I literally just got verified like 2 days ago, and I've had probably 5 messages now from random gay horny men. One of them, this guy messaged and was like, "Hey, can you send pictures?" And I'm like, "Well, you're on Facebook, so you can just go to my profile. My pictures are right there." He's like, "Well, aren't you gay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Well, send me dick pictures." I'm like,
It's all right. That's the code. So you got me.
I did not send him any, but I did
sent him-
block him.
Oh, wait. You're gonna laugh at this. So, Elderton, Pennsylvania is exactly 4 hours from both you and I. So
Oh my gosh,
maybe
let's
we
meet
go
in
say
the-
hi.
Meet up.
Yeah.
Well, we can meet
Maybe
in
we
the
go
middle.
say hi. I think that's it. When we meet, it'll be in Elderton, Pennsylvania.
The New Friends podcast is recording live from Elderton, Pennsylvania next week.
Oh, Sarah, are you down? We'll go to. No, not next week. It's too cold.
I'd say it's going to be very cold.
It's very cold.
Yeah.
I'm not prepared for that.
I'd stay away from that. In other news, while I'm still talking, and it's my floor now, sorry, Scott. We haven't talked about it in a couple weeks, but I actually just got a brand new review in on Apple Podcasts, the app.
Oh, thank you. Yes, please share the review.
So please go give us a review. Leave us a 5-star review. So this one literally just came in. This is from Bailey the dog that says, "This is amazing. 5 stars. Would poop here again." Yeah.
Wow.
So thank you, Bailey the dog, for that amazing review. And now back to you, Scott.
Thank you so much, Nick. Nick, I do have a question, and if you don't want to answer it, then we'll just edit it out. Who gets more action, you or Sean?
Me? Yeah, probably me.
Oh,
I have more time. I have more free time.
And I feel like Sean just like wanted to just come home, play a game in his arcade, and just go to sleep, or read a comic book. And you're just like, I think I want to have sex.
Yeah, because he works in retail, and it's very stressful. It's long 12-hour days sometimes, running around a giant grocery store chain. So, and I have some free time, so it's all me.
Good for you.
Yeah. But it happens every once in a blue moon too. So.
Gotcha.
It's not every day. I'm gay. It could happen every day if I wanted. I was on the grinder earlier today, and just wasn't
dudes
anything.
can get it whenever they want.
Yeah,
from other
just
dudes.
Wasn't anything. Yeah,
yeah.
And I can let there's another app too. While we're on the subject, there's another one online. It's not an app, but it's called Sniffies. Weird name. But it literally shows GPS a map of where people are.
That's crazy.
I can zoom in. It's very creepy. I can zoom in to see other neighborhoods nearby.
Who came up with that? Fucking Jeffrey Dahmer?
Right. This app is not safe. I was on my way home earlier, and I was stopping to get gas, and the gas station's across the street from a high school. There is somebody on in the high school. I drove as fast as I can to get away from this. I am not. No. But Scott was there, so I'll let him take one for the team.
This app is not safe. Anybody who's interested, please use my referral link. Sippy.com/.
Scott's online right now trying to see who's near him.
Yeah. Chris, what do you got coming up on Diz's?
This week we have a really fun one. We have the Sophisticated Gentleman and Ryan from Jersey Man versus Florida Man on.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a little
that's a fun one.
Gang bang of hosts. Wait a second. I have nothing. I have no better comparison. We all do a top 5 sidekicks. Disney sidekicks, which is a lot of fun. We debate. I have the best list. I think it's undisputed.
Were you the master debater?
Oh, 100%. And after the show ended. Anyway, check us out at Dizhiz on, literally everywhere that you get your podcast. It's a podcast. Just look it up.
Thank you so much, Chris.
Oh, no problem, Scott.
We're gonna end this segment. All right, Dane's coming on. He's got a big announcement to tell us about.
What if he just comes on with just his penis?
That's fine.
We can say that
So
now, right?
we'll let him make.
You can.
We'll just got bad news on the chat.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So he'll come on, and then we'll go right into Cliff Notes and end the episode. So I'm just waiting for him to come on.
I'll do a quick travel update too. I'll make it quick.
You're coming on Dizhiz next week too. It should be fun.
Who is?
You are.
I'm
Did
not
you know?
allowed anymore.
Me?
Did you not know? No one reached out to you?
Me?
Are you joking?
Nick?
Yeah, Nick. Wait, are you joking?
I don't think so.
Maybe it's 2 weeks from now. Then no, I think it's next week. Saratoga Springs. Listen, I just show up on Wednesdays or Tuesdays, whatever they tell me to do. I just show up, Dick. So
No.
Ryan the guy with the white pickup truck as the profile picture, would know.
Wapak.
Wait, so you really have no idea?
No.
It's on par. That's on par. Nick, would you like to come on the Dishes podcast?
I'll be on the dishes next week. So
I think it's next week. There was a lot of mix-up and confusion because of mix-up and confusion this week. So I think it's next week. Yeah, I think Alex literally said at the end of the podcast that Nick from Sandpiper's coming on next week.
sure, I'll be there.
Yeah. Usually we do like eeny, meeny, miny, mo on who's going to reach out to people. And I am not eeny, meeny, miny, or mo.
I'm a mo. A homo.
Oh, dude, you were supposed to come dressed up as the Crow.
I wish.
Fuck.
Okay, so sorry about the wait. I had to download Chrome really quick because I don't have
You're
Chrome
fine.
on this new laptop.
Oh, I don't use Chrome.
You don't have
I'm
to
anti-Chrome.
use Chrome. You can use Edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you not know how to use the internet, Dane? I'll teach you.
I don't.
I'll
no.
teach you.
Making a full documentary, don't know how to use it.
Daddy will teach you. Transfer to Pop Century. So Ryan says no, it's next week. Is next week give me a date, because I hate when people.
Right.
Okay, so I say next week, and I'm talking about literally the week that's next. But the people are like, no, that's not next week. That's like next week. Like, no, it's next week. So next week is a very loose term. So
I need a date.
yeah, Dane, Ryan, give me a date.
Am I doing Pop Century?
No, you're doing Saratoga Springs. Do you know what that is?
Then who's doing Pop Century?
We did Pop Century, I think. Oh no, he's telling Chef to transfer to
Springs.
I
Doing
don't
the
know.
history
I
of
don't
the
make the
horse
decisions.
racing town
I
and-
show up. Oh, I think Joe's coming on for Saratoga actually.
Really?
Yeah, he's coming back after the summer. Yes, next week. So yeah,
There's
hey,
so
Nick,
much
New
confusion
Yorker on.
because in the chat, Chef Jeremy is going to Saratoga Springs. That's the big news. So I'm like very confused because we've said Saratoga Springs in 8 different contexts. All right.
Just tell me where to be and I'll show up.
What if you just go to Saratoga Springs? Like the actual horse racing town, not the resort.
is there a
It's the
real
actual
Saratoga
town.
Springs?
Yeah, it's in New
It's
York.
based on
It's in New
based
York?
on the town in New York.
Yes.
It's the
Doesn't
whole
look
point of
New
the
Yorky
resort.
to me. It's a horrible resort, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's
that's
not
just
great.
saying. I got a text message from Ryan. Do you want to be on the Dishes next week?
They do have a good golf store, though. They do have a good golf store. Where I got
do.
this hat? No, I didn't get this hat there actually.
They do. I
Oh,
played
weird,
it
because
on
I
golf
just got a
course.
text. Do you want to be on the Pop Century episode?
I thought we did Pop
All right,
Century.
3.
No, you did.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
You did. 3, 2, 1. All right. So before we get to a travel update, we've got a pop-in special guest, Dane from the YouTube channel Big Beautiful Diz. We always talk about it at the end of the episodes. Chris likes to go on Big Beautiful binges.
I do.
So Dane,
He does.
Yeah, Dane has a big announcement for us. So
Okay.
he's breaking news right here on the No New Friends podcast. I think this is the first time that we've broken exclusive news. We've broken Achilles,
Well,
but we've never broken.
Nick came out of the closet on one of our episodes, I think. Yeah.
That's true.
He did.
And
Nick
besides
broke my
that-
back once on not on an episode, but in Ohio once.
And since you brought it up, Scott, my hand is fine. Also, thank you.
Okay, no, but
So
Scott,
Dane, what is going on?
I appreciate you having me on, even though it's very short, just like your sex. Anyway,
Wow.
No,
Thanks for joining, Dane.
Have you even had sex yet? You're 17 years old. In fact, did anybody collect his waiver when he
Tori
came
is watching
on?
right now. I can't answer that question. No, but in seriousness, I've been working on a huge project these last couple weeks, so I needed a
So
platform.
Nick got excited
besides
when you
my
said
own.
huge project.
I needed a platform besides my my own to come on and announce it. So I've been creating a full-length documentary these last couple months.
Nice.
And, you know, my videos, I describe them as documentary style videos. No, this is going to be an hour-long, full-length documentary. Stories being told through interviews. I am not talking a single time in this video. And
you're doing sign language.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I don't know how to do sign
for
language,
you.
but no, but some of the people included in this documentary are Max Howard, who's the studio executive of the Walt Disney Feature Animation Building, because that's what the documentary is about. It is about the animation studio in Disney World.
So cool.
So some people that are included in this are Max Howard, the studio executive from when it opened, many animators, Jerry Reese, who directed Back to Neverland, Bob Rogers, who designed some different kind of technology you see in that studio tour, just to name a few names. And the name of the documentary is going to be called Beyond the Studio, or no. Why did I say that? Cut that.
I don't know. Alex, cut that.
I don't know my own documentary name. It's going to be called Beyond the Glass, the WDW
like that.
Animation Building.
I like that.
So
When
yeah,
you got all
this
those
will,
interviews. Did you bust a? Never mind. Continue.
yeah. So I don't have a release date for it yet. That will come very soon. But I am targeting to have this out sometime in March, early April. But yeah, so that's the project announcement.
That's awesome. That's so
that's
exciting.
awesome.
I'm really excited.
So what you guys don't know, Dane has been whispering sweet nothings about this documentary into my ear for the last few weeks, and I am so excited for him because these names, like, you might not know the names yourself, but if you look into who these people are, like, they took on some pretty big projects in the parks and like actual like Disney movies that you have like let you love. It's so cool, Dane, that you have the opportunity, that you created the opportunity to be able to talk to these people. Super proud of you for this huge project that you've taken on.
you.
And I'm so excited because I know you're going to kill it with this. You're a very good storyteller in your short videos. Cannot wait to see a full length video of this documentary, man. We're so excited.
I appreciate it. I won't name the names of the actual animators because people unfortunately probably won't know the names by name. But some of the movies that these people have worked on, Mulan, Lilo and Stitch, Lion King, Pocahontas, Aladdin, and many, many more. And because of this documentary, there are email addresses in my email inbox with the address at disneyanimation.com.
That's really cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's really
That is really cool.
Yeah,
really,
forward to it.
really excited. And when that releases or gets ready to release, we will definitely keep everybody posted on both here and his as well, because Disney related, I would say. It's Disney related.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So we'll plug it there as well. But yeah, so excited to watch this. I'm going to beautifully and bigly binge this documentary probably a few times over. We're really excited to
Chris
get a full
is
length.
probably going to be there on the premiere.
I will
He's gonna
definitely be there. Yeah, we'll definitely be there for the premiere for sure.
He's going to be in my house.
so
bro.
excited for you.
Be watching from the window.
So, Dane, is that what you kind of try to do? Is put out like one really big project a year? Because I know, like last year or 2 years ago, you had the Wonders of Life one, which was like a full length hour.
Pretty much, yeah. The whole concept of this came about because I was like, I want to do a big video this year, because last year I was going to do a big project and then it just never happened because I'm lazy. It was going to be over the summer. It was going to be a series that I just ended up not happening. So I was like, this year I need another big project. And this is the documentary that's happening. So Beyond the Glass, the WDW Animation Building, look for it coming very soon.
Awesome. I can't wait to check that out. Nick, do you have a travel update for us?
I do. I talked last week about it, but I am, as you guys are probably listening to this, on a cruise ship right now. I'm on the Royal Caribbean Icon of the Seas. It's the newest, largest cruise ship in the entire world. It is massive. They said between guest and
Many
crew,
people are saying.
between guest and crew, up to about 10,000 people can fit on the
Well,
ship.
I heard it's unsinkable.
Oh my god.
It's I hope so. Those lifeboats are very, very small. So it's a really awesome opportunity that I was invited by Royal Caribbean to go on a special 3-night sailing along with a bunch of other travel agencies. So we're going to be showcasing we're doing on Facebook and Instagram at Sandpiper Vacations. And I might even do a little takeover of the No New Friends podcast YouTube channel.
Ooh.
Trying to do maybe a live stream too.
Wow.
I love that.
Did you get Scott's permission?
I did not. I just,
Okay. Please.
I approved myself.
I was gonna
So.
say, is that a threat or a promise?
You have to,
Nick?
you have to say,
I'm trying to
Daddy,
become
please. Yeah.
I'm trying to become the favorite child again.
Nick, I'm warning you. If you do one live and it does very well, I'm going to blow you up via text message.
Yeah, Nick, don't do it. I'd
every
hate
5
that.
minutes.
I would hate
I was
that.
expecting a different kind of blow up.
Chris, okay, you know double tap or triple tap. Chris gets like what's the word for 100 tap?
Yeah.
Just telling you.
Scott just got very aroused there. I can tell.
But yes, I did. You providing content for
and
new
if it
friends.
If it
gets
goes
me
well,
aroused, yes.
maybe I can go on your vacation with you to Sandals.
I love that idea. I know a guy who can help you book
Yeah.
that vacation.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. So yeah, if you are interested in booking a vacation, it is an amazing time to book. Cruises are at their best pricings of the year right now. So contact me at sandpipervacations.com. Make sure you mention the No New Friends podcast sent you. Book your trips, book your vacations early. Don't wait till last minute like Scott. And but we did find a good room for you, so I'm excited.
Yes, we did. I'm so excited about it.
It took a while, but it only took about 7 months. But we found it and we got it. So.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Nick. Chris, you got any Cliff Notes?
I do.
It's been quite the show. A lot of stuff's happened, so nothing can stop this little boy from recapping the day the Chris's Cliff's Notes way.
Trying to scroll up, my computer froze. Oh, never mind. At the top of the page already. Okay. That happens. MLK Day was the other day, so shout out to all the people that celebrate. Service people, I guess. Day of service, right? One person who doesn't understand MLK Day is Scott. We were on the phone talking about it, and I was talking about how great the day is and why we celebrate MLK. I just think it's really great too. And Scott responded and said, there are a lot of fine Caucasians that dream as well. You don't see us getting a day off of work for them. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know. Scott started off the episode by telling Sarah her hair was, quote, on fleek. He texted me before the episode and told me he wants to make up for the racist part that he plays on the show. So he said he was going to speak more, quote, urban friendly. But I do have to say, I did have to remind him the N-word is not urban friendly, Scott. It's just a derogatory term when you say it.
As long as you don't use the hard R.
Sarah talked about how she accidentally flashed a picture of a penis in front of her hairdresser at her appointment. Pretty awkward, must say so myself. I actually flashed a picture of a penis in front of my dentist one time. Now, thank goodness Nick is my dentist. But you might be confused, but that's what I call him because I go to him for all my oral emergencies. I talk about doing podcasts when sick. I call them my flu game. Now, today I would like to title this my shit show. But if you want to see a real shit show, please join our Patreon to see some of our unaired interviews. Speaking of,
I did put the Cinema Snob. I released it on YouTube. It's now public. It's actually done a good amount of views today.
Why'd you say that right after I talked about shit show interviews? I was just curious. You dug yourself into that hole. Speaking of my dog shitting in my office, Scott was right when I said I had no idea what the hell I was doing trying to clean this up. So naturally, I texted I Believe Services, who has plenty experience cleaning up human dog messes.
Wow. Sorry, it took a minute, but I got it.
Nick announced that he was invited this weekend to go on vacation, where he will be surrounded by seamen. He will also be embarking on a cruise on Royal Caribbean's Icon of the Seas. So I'm really, really happy for you, Nick.
Thank you.
On both fronts. And lastly, Scott was upset about the new rule that apparently was just implemented about not using a plastic bag for his recycles. I haven't seen him this angry about a rule change since Brown versus Board of Education.
Wow. Oh my God.
And those are my Cliff Notes.
It's been quite the show. A lot of stuff's happened, so nothing can stop this little boy from recapping the day the Chris's Cliff's Notes way.
Thank you so much, Chris.
That's the one where I started laughing. You said, are you typing Cliff Notes? Because I was Googling just to confirm that Brown versus Board of Education was the abolishment of segregation.
See, I knew that.
I had to bring it up. I literally just said that so then Ryan would get the joke in chat. Yeah.
You can connect with us. All of our social media links are right there on our website. While you're there, check out our really sweet merchandise. Join our clubhouse. Become a Patreon member. You can see all those interviews that I haven't aired yet. Maybe I will sometime. Maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see. Also, check out all of our friends' podcasts. They're right there at the bottom of the page. It's all everybody that we support. All those great shows that we tell you about every week. Leave us a review. Follow us on YouTube so you can watch us record segment 1 live every week. And then when we do NNF Reacts, we're also on the YouTube. We may switch it up to the TikTok. I don't know. We'll see. Haven't really talked that over with Chris yet. On behalf of Dane, Game Master Ryan, our producer Alex, Nick, Sarah, Chris, I'm Scott. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye, bitches.
I thank Dane, right?
Yeah.
I said on behalf of Dane.
Here's your first one.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Cool. Did we have any commercials play on YouTube?
I don't know. I didn't change anything.
My side.
I didn't change anything. I didn't change anything. Oh, we got a good amount of concurrent viewers, though. So thank you, everybody who watched the video live. Appreciate you. Oh, Tori, did you chime in at all? I think you were.
She did.
Oh, you were. Yeah, you were.
I saw Tori up.
Yeah, she put that.
I told her not to say anything. I'm suppressing her voice in the chat tonight.
Tori, thanks for
really
stopping
funny?
by. Appreciate you.
As it was MLK Day on Monday, I'm like, oh shit, we didn't do an MLK episode.
I know.
And
we should
I
have.
know I'm gonna hear about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your fault.
It was too easy of a joke to make, so I didn't make one about not having the MLK episode.
Ryan made one. It was fine.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. So we have a couple different options. We could do reacts tonight. We could also take the night off, and I could stream. I've been wanting to do this for a while now. It's only 10 o'clock. I purchased Alex Jones's video game that came out.
Oh my god!
And I've been dying to stream that. So that will be coming, if not tonight, in the near future. I do have. I purchased Alex Jones's video game where he commentates the game live while you play, and when you get a mushroom, so to speak, like when you're Mario and you get the not the mushroom, the star, Donald Trump comes in a Superman outfit and to kill the globalists. Yeah, there's one level where you go to Epstein Island to free the children, and Bill Clinton is the boss who's shirtless playing the saxophone. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It is kind of late though. It's 10 o'clock already.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the night off. Let's because as we did this episode,
yeah.
I'm not feeling 100%.
You look horrible, so I was gonna suggest. Just kidding.
That's everyone. That's just how he looks.
You know what's funny, Nick, is I saw that that hoodie the other day, and I was like, I think I might have to buy that.
Sean
I like
got it for me
that
for
hoodie a
Christmas.
lot.
It's so
It's
comfortable.
Roosevelt's,
too.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
There's this
so
guy which
cool.
you need to watch on it's called Diz Unlimited now because they it was Diz Unplugged, but now it's Diz Unlimited. There's this guy Ryan, and he has a bunch of shit like that, and it's all amazing. What?
Say Pigeon Mr. Morrow is who we watched and see it.
Oh, I bought his shirt. It came the other day.
Oh, did
Yeah, I bought his shirt. Yeah, Sean texted me as soon as it dropped. He said, "Hey, it's up. We're saying Scott.
So Sarah, I forgot to tell you. Actually, I didn't forget to tell you. This is the first time I'm thinking about it. They have Old Key West ears now that just came out like this week, and they smell like oranges.
Really?
And-
Smell?
Oh my god.
Yeah, and they have an Old Key West Magic Band Plus, which I've been dying to get my hands on an Old Key West Magic Band.
Oh, plus,
So I'm
huh?
like,
Wow.
damn it.
You like that
Yeah.
resort? It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I love that resort.
I like the key lime Dole up there,
Yes, so good.
and I like the boat that takes you to
Yep.
the spot.
I wish the culinary team was worth a damn.
Yeah.
They run 45-minute tickets. It's going to take you a while to get your food.
I'll tell you what. Their Yelp reviews for the kitchen are horrible. Horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Waiter and wait staff.
Yeah,
great.
that kitchen staff is pretty bad.
See, Dane's been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Dole Whip service though, amazing.
The mimosa service, top notch.
Oh, they
Yeah,
have
Sarah and
mimosas there.
Lewis were there the other day.
Yeah,
heard about that.
Yeah, I just kept the mimosas coming, and then I saw the bill, and Scott warned me. He really did. That it might be expensive to drink at Disney World, but I said no, it's fine, and then I got the bill for like $15 a piece on my mimosas.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Oh wow.
Not cheap.
I felt amazing when I left. I really did.
Yeah, I bet you did.
It was well worth it. And then I went to Hollywood Studios because I got drunk at breakfast and decided
This
to
was
make a
breakfast.
reservation. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. This was before 10 o'clock. And then I decided that I was going to make a reservation for Hollywood Studios, and then immediately, because it was after 10:30, went to the tequila cart. And I think I had 2 or 3 double shots. I don't remember. I was pretty drunk. And then I slept all the way to parent pickup. So I did it.
Alex, cut that. All right, go ahead.
No, I went with my dad and my sister on Thursday. And we did like rope drop to probably about 8 o'clock. That's as far as we can.
How many siblings do you have?
Just my sister.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I was like, man, you spent a lot of time with her. I feel bad for any of your other siblings because
She's the only one I like. I got hammered. And what's funny is Sarah and Lewis are linked to my Disney Experience account, so they got all of my pictures throughout the day. Like, so Sarah could see in real time how drunk I was getting based on my eyes. Like, at first they
that's so
all
funny.
wide open, and then at the end of the night, I looked Asian. So.
We're gonna need access
I
to
mean,
these.
like here's the thing. I was telling him earlier, like I didn't realize at first that our photo passes were connected until it sent me a message saying, "Hey, your photos are about
Your
to
picture's right.
expire." And then I went on and I'm like, "Who the hell are these people?" And then I started realizing, and when I tell you that
oh my god.
like, listen, not a single one of these are mine. These are between Scott and Darren, and they just keep going all the way down.
I do have to add the palm on the chin expression, classic white person pose.
They told us to do that because they put figment in the.
Like, yeah, this guy's white. Let's tell him to put his
And then they told
hand on his chin.
they had my sister stand between me and my dad, and they're like, "Okay, now kiss her on the cheek." And I was like, "Ew, no, I don't want to do that." So in the picture, I'm actually going.
How far are you guys apart?
3 years.
Okay, yeah. It's like me and my sister, 2 years.
Yeah. I mean, we get along great. We have a lot of fun. With
Yeah, absolutely.
She
That's
hates
cool.
you. She absolutely hates you.
Why?
because you don't like Friends.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
you
I was
said
hoping that
Jennifer
was it.
Aniston was
because he's gay.
Jennifer Aniston was a bad actress.
She's a horrible actress. She's not good.
She was. She's better now.
Name one award she's ever been nominated for that wasn't for her playing a character on a TV show. I don't even know if she was nominated for one of those.
She's not a movie actress. She's
Yeah,
not
because
like
it's for a
serious movie
reason.
actress.
For a
But she's in
reason.
the morning show.
She's hot. That's all.
The morning show, she's amazing.
Yeah, she's great because she plays a victim.
Really good.
I could play a victim. I could play a good victim. It's not hard to play a victim. Think about it.
Wait, we heard about it for like 9 months with your fertility.
Did you get an award for playing the victim?
Your alleged
I should
injury.
have. I should have. Oh man!
All right. Well, let's
All
say
right,
goodbye to
kids.
YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to us. Like this video, please. That
Oh yeah!
really
Before
helps
we
us
get
out.
off, guys, and we will
There's
get off
12
if
of
you
you
do
watching,
this.
and I only see 9 likes.
Like the video, and we will get off. Whatever way you want us to get off, we will. Whether it's logging off, whether it's extracurriculars, it doesn't matter. We will do it. One like will make us do whatever you want. We are very cheap.
We need to get up to 13 likes because there's 13 people watching right now. There's only 9 likes.
Get Tori back on, Dane. Make her like the video. She definitely didn't like the
I
video.
will.
Did she not like the video?
Yeah,
She
no.
probably did.
He definitely didn't.
Probably didn't.
Like she knows
don't-
about
she
the
doesn't
YouTube
even-
and how important the likes are.
She doesn't even like my videos,
Yeah, see.
both virtually and actually.
Well, I don't like them
them,
either.
so-
I just have to watch them. I'm just
Exactly.
kidding. I'm only
There you
kidding.
go.
All right, guys. Thanks again for watching. Curtis Lee, first time chatter, pretty sure.
No, he was here last week.
Second time chatter.
Yep.
Thanks for
I know,
joining
I
us
know.
for the second time.
Got a lot of new names tonight. For
Oh,
different episodes,
Tori
too.
said she literally did. Dot, dot, dot.
Oh,
Thank you,
okay.
Tori.
I want proof.
Thank you.
Send me a
Chris plays a
screenshot.
victim all the time, says Ryan. He's probably talking about another Chris. I have no idea who that even is in the chat.
Hey, we're up to 10.
I've never
now.
heard of that guy. Scott, what's your favorite dog food?
I mean, I like to eat milk bones,
That is true.
but I also like the Oreo shaped ones that I made you and Alex eat. You and Joe and-
Scott's favorite dog food is Golden Lab.
Okay. On that note, thank you guys so much. Make sure you like and subscribe to all of our videos. Follow us on TikTok. Please like all of our videos on TikTok. That really helps us out. We're trying to do this full time so we can push out more and more and more and more content for you to enjoy.
Yeah, and if you don't like it, he'll send you a screenshot of your view, and then remind you. He's
like,
you're
I know-
supposed
yeah.
to like it.
He's like, I know you've been watching it, but you didn't like it.
Okay, we do have proof that,
That
Tori
is-
did in fact like the video.
That is a true story. Was that in the group chat or was that
Yeah,
to
yeah.
you?
It was.
in the group
It
chat.
was.
Okay.
And
I
spe-
had to send this.
and special
same disappointing
special
text
shout out to my
message.
favorite
Daughter.
viewer, Jaws Robert. Goodbye, guys.
Yes, Jaws Robert, Michael
Jaws.
X.
I think Slutsky's gone.
I think he.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's all right. Later, guys.
Probably
All right.
didn't like.
We'll see you guys
Bye.
next week.